What up, man? What's good, people?
Oh man, let's go! I got the camera on, baby. No lag. Let's
go.
Yeah,
let's go.
We're finally out here. We're finally out here.
I think it was good for like the first.
Like, it was, the first like 5-6 episodes we did.
Yeah, it's fire.
It started lagging.
For real. So what's good, everybody? Shit, welcome to Amateur Hour. You know what I'm saying? It's Sunday evening. I thought I might not be here again. Bro, let me tell you something, man. I know I sent you that picture.
Yeah. That looked crazy. That sky looked crazy. It looked like a tornado.
Bro, let me tell you. And so if you guys been watching, you know there's a history, especially the past 2 weeks on this show. I done lost power both. So like,
right.
The sky been clean. I checked the weather earlier today. I think I was at the gym when I checked it, and I was like, yo, it says midnight, looking like some rain, some thunderstorms or whatever, but it should be clean till then. Man, I get home, get to doing some stuff, editing some videos and shit. So I looked at the time. I was like, oh, shit, it's about 5:30, which my time, which is about time to start getting ready for the show or whatever. And I was like, took a shower and everything, and I walked by the window, and I was like, is that thunder? I said, there's no way that's thunder. And my wife was like, yeah, I told you, look out there, look how dark it is. I was like, come on, bro. And I would tell you, I got heated, and I sent you up. I went out there and took that picture. And I said, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that shirt's looking kind of clean.
Yo. So
that shirt's looking kind of clean though.
Dave sent me the stuff because you're my wife, very creative, probably
should be killing it with those
killing it, man. And you know, I tend to think that I'm creative with some of the shit I do. She better than me, man. 10,000 times better as far as when it comes to putting stuff together like this. But you sent the logo. Yours is on the way for sure. But like she made this just a while ago. I was like, yo, I'm gonna wear this tonight. You know,
bro, that looks clean. That looks hella clean.
Yeah. So if y'all don't look, hold on, let me full screen myself.
Get that new lion pack.
Yeah. So lion pack coming soon or whatever. So so that's what that's that new logo and stuff out there. Yo, the shirt looks it's clean, man. Like I looked at it, I was like, man, the logo looked tight on the shirt. Shit. So,
right. It looks dope.
Yeah, it does. So.
First thing,
what's up?
We gotta talk about. So it wasn't on the schedule, but what's up with these pics of you, Ray Porter, bro?
Hey, yo, hold on.
What's going on? We're gonna talk about that, bro. We're gonna talk about that.
Full Circle Weekend happened or whatever. You know, I was on all kind of streams. I was all over the place, man, because I wasn't able to attend the event. So I did a bunch of streams, was on with a bunch of people talking about it. And so when I was on with the Nerd Queens on that Sunday night, like after they watched, everybody got to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League and stuff. Ray Porter was on there. Like he left the event. He lives close to where they were at, so he was able to get home. And he mentioned, he was saying, so I'm gonna be at this con. In the next coming months, I'm gonna be at this con. That was in April, and then he said right at the end, he said I'm gonna be at this con, and he couldn't pronounce it real good, but he said Sevierville, Tennessee. And I said, what? I said,
that's filthy, bro.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I'll be there, man. And so I mean, the time passes, stuff happens or whatever, bro. Now that's insane. See, I didn't know he was gonna tweet.
I saw him post it. I was like,
yeah. Pulled up in there. The con was pretty cool and shit, but I saw him, bro. Let me tell you, man. That dude, when I saw him, he had somebody at his little booth or whatever talking to him, and he looked at me and then looked back at them, and then he like realized what he just saw. Bro, let me tell you, man, that shit, baby. He said, "Oh shit," and he jumped up and the biggest bear hug I ever received, man. I'm telling you, man, from Ray and shit, man. And so we chopped it up right there for a minute. I gave him some stuff that I brought for him. I had a Dark Side pop that I wasn't sure he had yet because it was one of the exclusive ones, like low, like it was like a limited number and shit. And I gave him a comic cover that Lee Bermejo had made for Zack Snyder's Justice League for, you know, when the movie was coming out, he made a couple covers or whatever. Gave him that and stuff, man. And we chopped it up for a minute, and then me and the wife went and walked around, and I was at the Ghostbusters little thing looking at their stuff, and he walked by again because I told him, I was like, yo, we'll be back. We're going to go check everything out, let you know, because we've been talking so long. I'd look up and I'd see that people were waiting to come talk to him.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, we'll be back. Let me go ahead. And then he came by there, went to the bathroom and came back out. And he's like, yo, we doing a selfie right now. He pulled out his phone and he's like, I'm going to put 2 fools at Comic-Con. And that's what he put. and we took the picture. I was just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So no, it was cool. And then
that's dope. That is
it is. And I don't know, you can't see it. He signed one of my copies of Zack Snyder's Justice League for me and shit. Like when we came back over there, we talked for a good bit, man, and took the picture that you saw on my Twitter page or whatever. It was crazy because I was there and I'm like, yo, it's my, a lot of people I know have gotten to meet him in person or whatever. And this is my first time. And he was just like, he was more excited to meet me in person. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? Right. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy, but I appreciate it, man. And he might end up coming on to my daily show at one of the days this week. I don't know. He said he said hit me up, man. I'd like to come back on or whatever. So that was incredible, man. It was dope. It was a fun experience. And yeah, man. Like when that shit happened, I sent you that because I didn't. He sat down. He tweeted that shit out, and I was like, "Whoa, man!" You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's so dope.
I forgot. This the one. Rage signed a copy of. Yo, and he signed it because. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of this cover.
Yeah,
but just I like the other ones better. But But
I like the other one better.
Yeah, he signed it and he signed it small. He said, "I want to leave room." I was like, "Shit, I don't know if I'll be able to get." He's like, "No, you'll get him. You'll get him." He left room for the rest of the actors and stuff to sign on there, and I was like, "Yo, brother, you know how fire that shit would be?"
Oh my god!
I should send that Blu-ray or that 4K on a tour, man. Just give it to somebody who meet everybody. Just say, "Hey, I'll sign that shit. Sign it." Let me get some of this stuff up here because I wanted to show this to you because I saw it earlier this week, and I don't know if you saw it on it was on Instagram, and it was this post about it says, "What's one sports moment you wish you could experience again for the first time?"
Oh, Kobe's last game.
Yeah, man. Oh, it doesn't have no sound. Okay, man. Like it's one thing when the cats weren't letting that cat shoot. He would just shoot.
Right.
He was just on fire. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they was playing defense, bro. I hate when I hear people say they won't play. I say, nah, they was playing. They was trying to get theirs. They wanted to be a highlight of blocking Kobe in his final game.
Right.
Yeah, nah, he went off, man.
Yeah, he dropped 60 that game, didn't he?
60, bro.
Yeah.
This is last two. Shit. Rest in heaven, Kobe, man. Kobe was a damn was one of the men out there, bro. And then they had, let's see, this. Why ain't they run the ball?
Oh my god. Oh my bro. I'll never forget that. I was at my I was at one of my boys' house watching this.
Yeah.
There was like 10 of us over there, bro. I just started laughing when it happened because I was the only person in the room that wasn't a Seahawks fan. And I was like, I just started cracking. I was just like, you got
that's
Marshawn
right where you live
Lynch.
at. That's right where you live at.
Yeah, because I'm in Seattle. Yeah. I was like, you got Marshawn Lynch right there, bro. Right there. And you threw the ball. I'm like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Dumbest decision I've ever seen.
And then this one right here, let me tell you. Yeah, I don't know if you saw this live, maybe not have, because this is my region, bro. If you're a Georgia fan, you hate Alabama. So when this happened, when this happened, bro, I'll never forget.
Oh, I do remember this. Yes, I do remember. I remember this. Yeah.
Yo. So instead of Nick Saban just going to overtime and go ahead and try to get him a 3 points and winning the game. Or not 3 points because they would have had to go back and forth. But he decided, I'm going to try to kick this field goal. Look. Bro, look at it. Look how long that field goal is. He at midfield. What are you doing?
There's no way.
Look, I was watching this live, and I swear, every single Georgia fan, they can't lie. They lost their minds when this shit happened. And it's one of those situations where you're also like, I know we didn't beat y'all. But I swear, boy, you know what I'm saying?
It still felt good.
Yeah, it still felt good to see that, man. It's just,
bro, I know Nick Saban was sick to his stomach.
Bruh, let me tell you something. I know I be watching women's basketball on occasion and shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes time when the college basketball when their Sweet 16 and shit starts their playoffs or whatever. Bro, this right here, this is dope, man. Because UConn had won 111 straight games and they got beat on a buzzer beater.
Right.
Look at Dak. That's the last time Dak was excited because y'all be getting bro. You see, we gonna watch.
Right.
Hold up, bro. No, we gonna watch something. I had to put this on here, man. I know you saw it, didn't you? You saw the quarterback for the Jaguars.
Oh, that play where he almost got tackled, then he threw the. Oh my god, that was nuts.
Rourke swarmed, stays on his feet somehow. Will have a chance to get it away, and he completes it for a touchdown.
That's insane.
Rourke's free, but Rourke did the magician work.
Look at that.
Lance, you talk about creating a resume in the preseason.
Well, watch this.
This is your opportunity.
Watch how they had him. Look,
offensive line absolutely gets destroyed. Shakes one
how
man.
How is he not going down?
I know.
Finds his receiver down the end. Boom, that's a touchdown. Great job by the converted quarterback / receiver. Back to quarterback, Kyle? Not really sure what's going on, but either way, he's back there making plays and causing a lot of
that should have been. He should have been. That was a hit right there.
Yeah, I don't get. That's crazy.
Stayed on his feet.
He had time to like get set again too.
Yeah,
and then delivered.
Like he set his feet.
So Detroit Lions preseason game, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, looking at them cheeks, bruh. Well, hold on.
Wait, I didn't see this.
Hold on. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Why? Just make sure you keep looking at my man's phone. Hold up.
I'm dead.
Keep looking at my man's phone.
I'm dead. Bro, there's no way.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
So if y'all didn't know, out there watching, our two teams had a preseason game this week. They had which is becoming the custom in the NFL to, like, if you have a preseason game against a team, you take that opportunity to have some joint practice sessions for training camp or whatever, which is smart. I like that shit because it's you know what I'm saying, you get some different looks as far as whatever. And then when the preseason game happens, most of the time the starters ain't gonna play or whatever anyway. So that's what you're looking at. But of course, you know what I'm saying, since you get notifications when you're a Packers fan or like you're a Bengals fan, you're gonna get notifications, but like they was fighting. And of course, we talked about before the show, every time. Oh man. They gonna fight every time. Every time it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen. So
those dudes don't want to chill, man.
Look, my man right there, 77 says shit. I almost sprained my ankle. I'm not trying to make the team.
Jermaine Pratt and Elton Jenkins.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh.
Hey, that's dope, man.
It was top. Oh, they just took someone down. There's someone on the ground. And they are.
Why
show it, bro.
Yeah, what are you showing the grass for, bro? God. Dang, it's always gonna get scrappy. Man.
Yeah. And make no mistake about it. Like, fans and players, coaches alike, they love that shit. They love when they love that shit. As long as don't nobody get hurt, they are like, yo, hell yeah, I'm glad you showed some intensity today. You know what I'm saying? So like, So it's always cool, and it's funny. I remember I don't know if we talk about last week that the first preseason game for both our teams was was Packers Bengals, which is fucking fire. So for me personally, preseason time, I put almost zero stock in it. Ain't no telling how many teams I've seen go 4-0 in the preseason and then they lose like their first 7 games. But seeing that intensity in the practice, that get me fired up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you want to see, man. As far as preseason games are for those cats that like barely making the team. You know what I'm saying? Like they borderline. They need to show what they got or whatever to get up in there. So that's what that is. So good game, man. Good game between the obviously Joey B didn't come out there, but that motherfucker, I saw him running. I saw.
yeah.
I saw.
Oh, yeah.
I saw.
I knew he was gonna be all right.
Yeah. I saw him out there sprinting and shit.
Yeah.
He'd be good. He'll be ready. He'll be ready when the season starts, man.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the cats, man. Something else I wanted to bring up. I quote tweeted that shit and I was like, "Yo, like, hey, they out here. I like to see the love shown and shit.
Right.
Like, good. Whoever caught these picks too, there's some fire picks, man.
Yeah.
Jordan Love, man. Trim that shit, bro. Nah, I'll just fucking
Get a little nappy out here, bro. A little nappy, man.
All right, so here's this. Right, hold up. It says Gal Gadot says James Gunn and Peter Safran told her in a meeting that you're in the best hands. We're going to develop Wonder Woman 3 with you. We love you as Wonder Woman. You got nothing to worry about.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Oh man, bro, we were just talking about this.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but
Yeah,
about how they did the same thing with Ben Affleck. Like,
yep. Yeah. But let me tell you something, man. Now that I sort of read this again, if you're asking who lied, I don't think Gal lied.
No, I don't at all.
I think
I think that's what they actually told her.
No, I think they told her that shit. I think that the conversations were had along those lines, and she was just because why would she lie?
Exactly.
Gal Gadot has no reason to sort of make shit up in an interview about Wonder Woman 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like she
right.
and before when sort of things like this has been up on her plate in interviews, she's literally been real truthful and be like, nah, that's probably not going to happen, or probably this thing or that or whatever. So for this to come out, I do not think that it was her that lied. I think Gunn and Peter Safran probably more Gunn probably told her that, yo, no, everything's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think in a meeting between the two parties, like, what's he gonna do there? You're a little intimidated with Gal Gadot standing right in a meeting, and so you're gonna tell her, "Nah, we ain't moving forward with you." You know,
we got you.
Yeah. And of course, too, also when you think about it, I think with the Ben stuff, that shit probably wasn't in person. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever that stuff happened, or even the Henry stuff, which Henry said he did like have a meeting with them or whatever, and they said they weren't going to move forward and stuff. So, but I think this here, I think they said, oh no. We're gonna do Wonder Woman 3, and then after she left the office, it's like, we ain't gonna do that shit.
That was like, a day or two later.
Yeah, it was very, 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 very fast. Yeah, so there's that. So what is not taking flight in James Gunn and Peter Safran's new DC universe, despite Gal Gadot teasing otherwise.
Bro, what is going on?
What the fuck is this?
Bro, I'm telling you, I do not think that she would literally come out and say anything like that unless she had a reason to. The third Wonder Woman film is not in development at DC Studios, nor do Gunn and Safran have plans at this time for any Wonder Woman projects in the new DC universe other than previously announced Paradise Lost prequel series from Max. Godot first suggested that Wonder Woman 3 might not be fully dead in an interview with comicbook.com. I love portraying Wonder Woman, she said. It's so close to and dear to my heart from what I've heard from Gunn, from James, and from Peter. Look how she says it, from James and Peter. She didn't say it. She says them like
specifically.
You know, yeah. Well, she didn't use her last names too, meaning that there's been some. That will make me think that there's been some conversation there. It says I heard from James and Peter that we're going to develop a Wonder Woman 3 together, right? And so the actor made a potential future for Wonder Woman 3 appear even more likely during a recently published profile by Flaunt magazine. I was invited to a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, Godot said. And what they told me, I'm quoting, you're in the best hands. We're going to develop Wonder Woman 3 with you. We love you as Wonder Woman. You got nothing to worry about, so time will tell. This is the one that makes me think these cats they some shiesty dealings. Because I can see them saying that while she's standing in their face, right? Tall, beautiful Gal Gadot standing in your face, and you're like, you're good. We're gonna do that. We're working on it. We're gonna do Wonder Woman 3, guy. You know what I'm saying? And then afterwards, it's like somebody who's close to it says, nah, that ain't happening. Now, Gunn never came out and said that shit ain't happening, did he? I don't remember saying
he hasn't said nothing since
nobody. Yeah, exactly. So where's the disconnect here? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think that situation happened with Peter and Gunn. They were right there, like in a room with her, and they punked out. If they didn't want to use Gal to continue, they punked out and didn't tell her to her face, that's what you should have. This is a business. That's what you do, right? They did that shit to Henry, and Henry's way bigger than Gal. I guess they thought I guess she's more intimidating than Henry because they straight told Henry in a meeting, yeah, we're gonna move on, bro.
I think it's exactly like that. I think they had a meeting with her. I don't think they planned on keeping her, but yeah, I think they just saw her and were like, yeah, no, you're all good. Yeah. We're going 1, 2, 3. It's definitely gonna happen. It's not gonna happen with you, but it's gonna happen.
Which is what they should have said, right? Even though we all like Gal as Wonder Woman, right? We hate to see that happen, but still at the same time, if you ain't gonna use her, then fucking just be clean with her. You know what I'm saying? So that's there's that.
This dude said he's been working with Zach since Dawn.
Yep. I think I read. Yeah. Let's get this up here.
I made our first movie together many years ago, Dawn of the Dead, which is still one of the highlights of my career and experience. We've stayed friends. And there was a moment where he was hoping he'd be part of the Star Wars universe, but to do sort of a Magnificent Seven in space type story. More than ever, there's always the threat of totalitarianism and we who must unite against it. It's more relevant now than it ever was. And Zach had just finished Army of the Dead at Netflix, and I'm based at Netflix, and it just sort of made sense that Zach and Debbie and I and Wes would do this together. It's been so fun. I mean, it's a massive movie. I would sometimes drive onto set and I would look out in the distance and think, like, could that possibly be part of our show? And it always was. It's the biggest thing I've ever done. And it's really cool. I'm excited for people to see it. I think you'll love it.
Shit, I know I'm
Dang. Bro, that's the one thing everybody keeps talking about, just like how massive the movie is.
Yeah,
that's
like the scale.
Yeah, like the scale of it.
And like, I'm sure it's going to be one of those things where like you can tell, because like I've seen movies before that like on set the scale might be huge, but it might not translate well into a movie. But I think we're going to tell just from the get. I bet the opening shot of this movie is going to be fucking big wide.
You know how Zach does openings.
Yeah,
you know how he does openings.
We already know. That'd be dope, man. But shit, yo, I mean, look, Rebel Moon is when it comes to that, I think there's no doubt in our minds that we're just that.
I can't wait, man. I cannot wait, man.
Got a few more.
We got to do another. We got to find another list to top 10 list.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, for sure.
Should we do like all time? You think, or
all time favorite movies? Bro, that's hard, man. That's
tough.
That's a tough one. Let's do sports movies, man.
Oh, okay.
Let's do all time favorite sports movies.
Okay,
bro.
You do like top 5 or
top 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. First thing that came to mind when I said that, all I saw was Denzel talking about when you put on this. When you put on this, you know what I'm talking about? When he said when you put on this
uniform of football.
Yeah. Whatever was fires. That shit can go hard. Yeah. Especially football season starting too. That's a perfect.
Oh yeah.
Wrap up episode 15, man.
All right, let's get it. Episode 15 in the books.
Appreciate y'all.